Hey everybody, welcome to challenge number 38. This one is all about Etsy and Christmas, and I'm going to do something kind of different here. I just posted something kind of last minute. I just want to see if anybody got it. So I posted a thread, and this is why you guys should really be checking the forums and the group coaching program. And I just said, guess the product. I'll give $50 to the first person to guess the product I'm going to teach you to sell on Etsy. You have 39 minutes. We got an ornament, maybe personalized. Nope. Message card, gifts for the whole family. For the family would be my guess if I'm allowed to. Nope. So, I'm glad you guessed, but that's not it. I'm going to tell you in a second. But first, I got to do my draw since it's the first one. So I got to go back here. And we got to do the implementation week draw. And let's see, we got one with multiple. Yep, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 of you, eh? So there's like approximately 200 people in the membership, and 4 of you actually implemented stuff. That's disappointing. I'll tell you straight up. I'd like to see more of this, and I'm going to do some things to try and increase people's taking action here. But anyway, so you guys all have basically a 25% shot here at $50. So let's do this. Oh, wait. Before I do that, just give me one in the chat box if you can hear me and see me okay. I hope I just didn't blather on there for no reason. Probably should have checked that first. Give me one. You guys awake? 1, 1, 1. Hear me, see my screen? Let me know. Where is it? Okay, I'm just gonna go with this. And I'm gonna hit generate, and that's it. It's gonna be, the winner is gonna be there. So let's go generate. Number 1, okay. So, Deb, you just won $50. Good job. You just won $50. Email me. There. Okay, that's taken care of. Just trying to make sure people are seeing this and hearing me okay. Can you guys hear me and see my screen? Please give me a 1 if you can. Make sure. I'm seeing audio come in on my end, so I'm going to assume it's okay. But it's very strange that I'm not getting anything here. Everybody good? There we go. Okay, thank you. We got a couple coming in. That's weird. There's like a delay there. Very strange. Okay, so like I just did, Deb, you just won $50. Good job. Email me. Now let's dive into this one. So this challenge is not Etsy and Halloween, it's Etsy and Christmas. But what's the biggest issue that people are having with their Etsy shops? It is getting sales. Because if you go to Etsy and somebody types in, like, I know we're all selling basically the same stuff. So you're like, well, I want to sell one of these to my wife necklace, and a bunch of these pop up, and then you're like, holy crap, there's a lot of those from a lot of different people. And how do you compete with this, right? Like, basically, it's getting flooded with these, which is fine because they do work, and I still sell them too, and I like them. Like, there's the basic 2 companies on here are Gear Bubble and Shine On, and you can tell by the necklace which is which. But how do you sell these? And if you have a store that's like brand new, how do you actually make money on it? Because you have 0 sales, or you have very few sales, and you're competing with companies like, let's look at one of these, like this one, or this one, Heart Q Jewelry, which is a Shine On seller. And he's got like 15,933 of these sold. You know it works, but you're sitting there on your store and you've got like 0 sales. So what do? How do you get the sales? Well, you have to do something to get these. And this ties in perfect with Etsy and Christmas, because I'm going to show you something. There is a low-cost product that you can put on your Etsy shop in front to get sales, and then you can actually use your email list to sell these. Plus, you're going to pick up speed in the algorithm when you use my method here. So I'm going to show you this. This is weird. You guys probably haven't seen this before, but Christmas cards. So you're thinking, okay, Christmas cards, and this is right on Hallmark, which is a gigantic, massive card company. So they sell 2,000 Christmas card designs, including whatever, blah, blah, blah. So Christmas is the largest card sending holiday in the US with approximately 1.3 billion with a B cards sent. That's a lot of cards. So what can we do with that information? How can we tie this in with our shop? How can we still sell like the higher profit items? That's what this whole challenge is about. I'm going to show you how to like get your shop going with massive sales so that when somebody lands on your shop page, they see like 10,000 sales and they're like, okay, I trust this shop. Whereas if they land on your page and they see like 2 sales, they're gonna go, nah, they're new. I'll go to the next one that has like 10,000 sales. And from an Etsy buyer's point of view, and there's like 93 million of them, they're thinking, yeah, I'm not gonna go with the new guy. I'm gonna go with the old guy or the old girl, right? That's the way it works. So what we're gonna do, and I'm just gonna show you this real quick, is I got a multi-phase approach here. We already know that we can tie in Aweber directly into Etsy. So now we know that we can build an email list with our buyers. So now all we really need to do is we need to get buyers on that email list so that we can sell them products, right? And then we can sell them products year round too. So I thought about this long and hard, and I'm like, I am an innovator. I do stuff that nobody else does. So I've been testing this on my shop, and it's been working. So I'm going to actually show you guys. And I was thinking of keeping this for like my one-on-one people, but I'm not. I'm going to get you guys into this too. So let's go here and show you real quick. Create a new canvas, and I'll call this. I'm going to do an overview, and then we're going to dive in with the first part today. Then we got the second part in the next session, and the third part in the third session, of course. So here we are. We're sitting here with our Etsy shop, and we're like, crap, I got no sales. Or I got very low sales. Etsy shop with low to no sales. And this, unfortunately, is where I would say 80% of people are. Unless you have an older established shop, you're not really making sales. Or you want to make more sales and you're not sure how. Or you want to be able to sell like whatever you want and you're not sure how. You're just not getting the attention of the Etsy algorithm. So what we need to do is we need to put a product on here that's going to get us the sales. So I'm going to put a sales page here. This is actually a product. Let's go like this. Let's go product. Or card. Oh, there we go. So we're going to make all these cards and we're going to list them on our shop. But now you're thinking, okay, print on demand, I can do cards, right? And this is specifically Christmas cards. But we're not actually going to we're not going to find a company to print and ship a piece of paper. That's dumb. What does everybody have in their house? A freaking printer. What can we sell on Etsy? PNG files, downloads, printables. That's what we're going to do. So Christmas cards, printable, PNG files. So if you're thinking, Will, you're nuts. That's not going to work. Just bear with me for a second, okay? So up front, we need some like gasoline. We need some like nitrous. We need some like something that's going to just ignite our Etsy shop with sales so that on the back end here, we can start selling what we really want, which is like, I'll use this one. This go-to-meeting one. Kind of looks like a necklace. So I'll put this over here. So we want to sell things like message cards. And then we want to sell things like, do a duplicate. Maybe we want to sell some mugs. And we all know how hard mugs are to sell on Etsy, right? A lot of you have told me, I have like 1,000 mugs and I'm not making any sales. It's like, okay, that sucks. We can figure that out though. Maybe we want to sell some candles. Maybe we want to sell some old school. Let's go old school here. Let's go super old school. We want to sell some t-shirts. And by the way, if you're selling t-shirts or apparel, put a no return, no exchange policy on your store. Otherwise, you're gonna drive yourself nuts. And then on our Etsy shop, we want to sell, I don't know, sweatshirts, hoodies. Hoodies actually do sell well. So we got all these and more that we can sell, right? So this is our product. This is our product base. It's just right now, we're not selling anything because we don't have any sales. So we've got these over here sitting there. We've got our store sitting there. We need to put this in the front end. And then what we'll do is we'll add in this little thing called email. So once they buy our Christmas card, they're going to be put onto our email list. And then we can sell them this. We can sell them this. We can sell them this. We can sell this. We can sell basically any print-on-demand product you can think of from our email list. So now we're cooking, right? This is just something that most people don't know how to do or don't do. They start loading up their store with all of these products and then they just wait. I mean, we're also doing the thing where we've got social media accounts that are pushing sales here, but we can add that too. And I'll tell you, the stuff I'm going to show you goes viral, and there's a reason, a very good reason, which I'll explain too once we get into the research part here of this. So today, what we want to do, well, if you think about this, I'll just add this in here. So we'll go miscellaneous. I'll go like Facebook. Facebook. So we got like a Facebook page, and we're posting those on there. Okay, and then we've got a Facebook group. Call that a group. Facebook group. And we're posting those on there. And then we've got, of course, the old, this is just the free traffic method that you guys know. Then we got Twitter. And we're just posting that on there. And then we've got our Pinterest, which is huge for these, just massive. You will get traffic from this. And of course, Instagram too, which you'll also get traffic from. Because what we're going to be making is very viral items. Okay, so that's our free stuff. So we've got all our social media pointing to our card, which is listed on our store. When they buy, they get on our email list. Then we can sell them whatever the hell we want. Okay, this is it. This is the Christmas challenge number 38. This is going to be one of the best ones you've ever been through, just because of what we're doing, how we're doing it, how we're taking everything we've learned in the past and going, okay, let's turn it up a notch and let's do this. So let's go back here to the Christmas card part and let's start looking at, well, first, just in case you don't believe me, can you sell PNG files on Etsy? Or sorry, how much? PNG market on Etsy, how much is it? I can't remember what I typed in before. Selling PNG, I'm trying to get the dollar amount. It's a huge amount. Digital files, Etsy. Sell, sell, sell. How? Revenue, let's try this. Well, there's one, made 93,000, selling revenue. Can you make money selling PDFs? Should I sell? How much money can you make selling digital items on Etsy? I can't find their thing. Anyway, it's huge. Digital items are huge. All right, let's go like this. I can't remember what I typed in. Anyway, I had a number and I can't find it now, but it's gigantic. The Etsy market for digital files is just wicked, just crazy. I'm just gonna make That's not it. Selling digital files worth it? I think it was right from Etsy. What makes the most money? Crafts and supplies, and this is a supply. Oh, crap. Okay. I'll find it. I'll have to post it. But anyway, the key is they work. So we're going to go here, back to Etsy for 1 second, and I'm going to show you something. So now I'm thinking, okay, I want to sell some Christmas cards. So let's go Christmas card. And remember, we're not selling the paper and the envelope, we're just selling the file. So if I go here, I type in Christmas card, and then I'm like, okay, let's do my product analytics with EverBee just to see which ones are the best selling ones. And then what I'm searching for here is I'm looking for stores that are selling the PNG files, not necessarily the paper and the envelope, but the PNG file. So let's find some stores here. Take a second to load because of course it does. And oh, they just put out some new features on here too, like keyword research and tag analyzer, and analyze the search volume for every tag. It's pretty cool. So while that's loading, I'm also going to go here to Pinterest. I'm going to show you something. Now, if you get offended by bad language, I apologize because there's going to be a lot of it. So go to Pinterest and type in rude Christmas cards. And now here's why I'm saying this. On Etsy, you will see a lot of rude and crude stuff. There always is. And the reason there is, like, got you a Christmas card. Oh, that's actually funny. Merry Christmas from the best decision you ever made. Merry holidays, go all too well. I'm so effing proud of you. Season's greetings, only profanity could appropriately convey the sentiment of this shit show known as 2022. I'd tell you what I want for Christmas, but then I'd end up on the naughty list. Met you, liked you, loved you, keeping you Christmas, wishing you a happy holiday. I'll give you the D later. My God. What a ducked up year this ducking was, but still, Merry Ducking Christmas. So now we're finding some things that we could do too. And if you look, this particular company, I'm just going to click on this and open this in a new tab. I'm going to go here and scroll down. You can see that one doesn't have any sales, but I'm going to go to their store. So this is actually a Canadian, 11,379 sales. If you're a member of the site, I apologize. But Haimerl Trap Bar. What they sell is these things. They sell these Christmas cards. So if I click on this one, Merry Christmas from the best decision you ever made. Let's open that in a new tab. And are they selling the whole thing? Comes with various colored envelopes. Face of card is that. Option to upgrade shipping. They also have ones that are just the files, which I think are the cheaper ones. Or this store actually might be printing them. But there are other stores on Etsy that just do the PNGs. So if let's go here, Christmas. And of course, I had it on my other screen. Lost it. Just loading it. Sometimes I gotta just reload this whole page. Come on, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, good. There. Okay, so that's 12 cards Christmas. I'm just looking at ones. This one sold quite a few. Red scarf. May your holidays go all too well. Christmas card. If you know, you know. Okay. Blank inside. Card is A2 in size, 4.25. Comes with envelope. Print on recycled craft cardstock. So this is one that we could do, but instead of giving the card and the envelope, we could sell it for less and just give them the PNG file. And we know that it's like 4.5, well, A2 is 4.25 by 5.5. That'll give you the size. Going back to this one. Oh, that's not it. Going back here. Christmas. Is this one? I'll give you the feeling. My God. Main Etsy shop. So they are selling everything. But I did find one I found actually multiple that were just selling the image. So I mean, if you want to get real creative, you could list these on Etsy and print them yourself and ship them, but probably cost you way too much. Yeah, I thought for sure it was that one. Anyway, what we're going to do is make something like this, and then we are going to list it as a digital download. Let's try Christmas card digital download. Just to make sure I got the right thing. Sorry, I'm trying to find the one that I had. It wasn't SVGs. Although these are selling too. So these are for our digital cutting machines. You can see this shop alone has 14,107 sales of these SVGs. They got Christmas, there's 61 of those. But you use those on your cutting thing to cut out like vinyl or something. Oops. Sorry. I'm gonna get going here. I think it was Printable. Oh, here's one. $3.28, 1,688 sales. Printable watercolor Christmas tree, instant download. There you go. And then they say this is a digital download. Okay, so there's an example. Let's find the good ones on here. Printable Christmas greeting card. Christmas card, watercolor. Christmas printable, star seller. Cute party dash. Okay, let's look at this one. So this store is 56,404 sale. Watercolor, Christmas printable template, Scandinavian Christmas tree greeting card, Merry Christmas card, instant download. Okay. So this is kind of what we're looking at. Cards. So let's go. Printable cards. There we go. Now when I do the analysis on this, you're going to see a whole bunch. Sometimes EverBee doesn't like when I have a whole bunch of other ones open, so let's just close these off. Toast your birthday, happy birthday. Rainbow card, printable. Printable dog. You're my boo. Paper evil print. Who is this one? Funny, dirty birthday card for him. And happy, naughty, happy birthday. 144 on that. And this one is an envelope. On a blank. Mail it ASAP, that's a good idea. Anyhow, we're going to do some cards and we're going to put them on our store as downloadable digital files, and that's how we're going to get our sales going really nice. So let's see if this will load yet. Come on. Oh, you bugger. Okay, I'm skipping this then. So what we're going to do is some research. So we're going to do the Google Sheet. So today we're going to research some things to put onto a card, and then we're actually going to create it in Canva. So let's do this. So let's go challenge. Number 38, and then I'll just make this bigger. Image. Status. URL. Notes. Or actually, what I've been doing is I've been putting reviews. Sales. Price. Revenue. Like this. I just kind of updated my sheet a little bit, just to make it a little easier to use. And then just go view, freeze that one row. There we go. Okay, so let's go back here and let's find some cards that we can make. Let's go by total sales, okay. Here my boo. Interesting. This is another thing too. If you actually wanted to print these and sell them, you could. Then you put a 1-pack, 5-pack, 10-pack. I've seen that. That's actually kind of cool. But a lot of people already have their, they already have a printer. So why would they do that, right? Funny old man shoes. This one's funny too. Another year closer. So that's just a, you know, the old New Balancing. Look at the sales though, 869. Holy crap. Product information. Yeah. Shipping. Okay. And this 9-2 design. So I want to go to the shop and look. Christmas cards. Let's go down here. Go to cards for Christmas. They got a whole bunch of these. And then we could even analyze this page and see what their top ones are. Although EverBee doesn't like to work well when I'm on a webinar for some reason. Let's go minimize here. Printable cards. What if I did printable cards Christmas? Yeah, there's a bunch on here. Even simple stuff like just that. I don't know why that caught my eye, but it did. Selling. Instant download, Merry Christmas, poinsettia. Yeah, like, I don't know why, but dumb stuff like that could work too. Printable PDF. No physical product will be sent. Merry Christmas. It's a cool one too. So there, anyway, let's go back here. Let's find some on here that we can do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that one shop that I found that had some kind of, they were kind of crude, but let's go like here. Inappropriate is what we'll call it. Inappropriate. Because I want to think about there it is. This one, this Trap Card Studio. Just going to go to their Christmas section. They have 76 of them. And then they got a bunch of birthday ones too. So if I want to do something like this one, then I'm just going to do my own thing where it's got 11 reviews. That's actually not the best one. Let's go analyze this page. Hopefully it works. Organize better. Come on. Load them up. Evil Print is another company. So let's go to their thing. Christmas, 24 of them. Ooh, these are very, holy crap. Wow. Let's not go that one. Same one. Try this one. Bestseller. Crazy. $42,279 sales. I seem to be getting Canadian results. I think that's why. I think you guys will get, if you're in the US, you'll get US results. Printable funny. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Huh. Yeah, I got a bunch of printables on here too. So let's hit refresh on this. And let's go to here again. Try that one more time. There we go. That's better. Yeah, if you're using EverBee, you're going to notice sometimes they don't really work. Okay, so this one has 47. This is actually selling. So I'm going to go here. Again, if you're offended by bad language, I apologize. But it seems that a lot of stuff on Etsy that's selling has some bad language in it. And I know there was, she has since left, but there was a lady in the program, and she would send me a 3-page email every time I cursed or there's a curse on the screen. So, I mean, I apologize, but we're adults and we gotta deal with it. It doesn't bother me, but I can see it could bother some people. So, I'm not gonna leave text there, I'll put pending URL. I'm gonna go here. And then, so 47 and 820. 47, $8.20. So the sales is going to be that divided by 0.15. Revenue is going to be that times that. About 2,500 bucks. That's pretty good. Now remember, these are super low price items, and this one is actually sending them out. I want to see what the shipping is. It's free. Okay, so this one is actually sending them out the piece of paper and the card. And if you're like, well, I want to do that too. Okay, so just sidebar here. If you don't want to just sell the printable, which I recommend you sell the printable, go here, A2, cards and envelopes, and here you go. There are a ton of these on Amazon. And you can get like packs and packs of them if you want. I'm trying to find some. Anyway, Amazon has a whole ton of these. 100 pieces, 80-pound cardstock, 5x7. Amazon's even let me down here. You can find A2. Or blanks, maybe. 100 pack blank white cards, 4.25 by 5.5 heavyweight folded cardstock. There you go. 48 bucks. 27 bucks for 50. A2 size 100 cards, $31. There you go. So you could print these and sell them and ship them if you wanted, but I would just like make the image and then I would sell the image. Let's go to this one. Oh, it's actually sorted by sales. Naughty birthday, raunchy anniversary, nurse graduation, expletive seating, greeting, funny Christmas holiday. Okay. See what this one says. But see, that's not offensive yet. Super simple. And we could easily make our own version of that. Don't make it look like theirs. Not fair to them. There. Save. Grab that URL. And this has 43 and 849. So I'm going to go here. 43. Insert this. That. Copy. Paste that. Make that look nice. There we go. So you can see their top two sellers are pulling like 25 and 2400 approximately each. It's pretty good. Look here. Merry Christmas. Interesting. That's it? Wow. I don't really like that. It's not doing it for me. Nice. That's actually from Seinfeld. So that, I mean, Etsy's one way. No cooking Christmas. What's this? All right, let's get out of this place because I think we kind of got their best ones. Let's go back here. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Merry Christmas card. And we can analyze. Let's just stop spinning. One left, order soon. That's another trick you can do. You can put your inventory down super low, so it'll show like one left, even though this is, yeah, it's a blank. Yeah, I really wish I could get US results, so I'm actually going to go to incognito mode. I'm going to go to Etsy.com. Oops. Because I'll get way more results on Etsy.com. Yeah, it's still going. Freaking damn it. I'm getting the same results. It knows I'm in Canada. So you US guys, you have an advantage. Big time. They're giving me all Canadian results. Okay, so number 2 is we can go here. Type in rude Christmas cards into here, and you're going to find a bunch. And as well, you'll find stuff like this. So let's click on this. Let's spend loads of money on shit we don't need. It's Christmas, so this actually has inappropriate funny cards. Let's open this in a new tab. And there we go. 'Tis the season to get shit-faced. Oh. Why did it load down there? That's weird. Let's go to the top. Number 1. I like it. It is a JPEG, that's good. Let's go to D drive, images. And this particular one, I don't know how much it sold, but I like it. So I'm going to add this to my... Sometimes too, when you're not like just sticking on Etsy, it's better because you stick on Etsy, then you're going to have all the same stuff everybody else is seeing. But if you take some time and go outside of Etsy, you might get better results when you actually go to sell this stuff. So it's depending. And this one is not on Etsy, so I don't have to do any of the other stuff. Oops, go back here. It's this one. If it makes me laugh, then it's a good one. Insert. There doesn't have to be curse words in it, because I know I can see a couple people already saying I won't be doing anything with swear words, and that's cool. I'm not. That's fine. I'm gonna get some more here. Have a Christmas. Okay. Dashing through the no. Oh, that's on Etsy. This item and shop are currently unavailable. Okay. Funny Christmas card. There's one. I'd have gotten you a more impressive present if you weren't already sleeping with me. Interesting. Well, it's got sales, 59. So we're just bumping along here, bouncing around. But not crazy about that one, so let's go here. And we found a shop with 15,000 sales. Again, I'm getting Canadian results only. Birthday engagement, holiday. Well hung. Nice. Even the naughty, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. And if the white runs out, I'll drink red. Oh, see this? 11 people have this in their cart. That's probably a good sign. So let's check this one out. 304 reviews. Oh yeah, now we got a good one. Yeah. So let's do this one. We could easily make a version of that too. So 550, 304. Okay. Let's go here. 304. Insert image. And I'll share this with you, yes. Somebody was asking. Oh yeah, that's a big one. That's a good one. So that's probably one we definitely want to do. Let's go back, see if they got anything else. Back here. Merry Christmas. Oh, see, it made me laugh. And I would totally get that for like, um, you have to understand the relationship I have with her. But my second oldest daughter, I would get that for her because we crack jokes like that with each other all the time. And I love her to pieces, and it's just something that I would definitely. And she would laugh too because it's funny. Can't send that to everybody, but there are some people in your life that you can send that to. Oh man, I hope you love the Christmas present he told me to buy for you. That's actually kind of cute. See, some, if you're giggling when you do it, it's a good one. Others is like, well, yeah, I'm not giggling, but somebody else might really like that. And when you're doing your research, there never is a limitation on what you can do. So that's always a good thing. Nobody got time for that. That's cool. Dear Santa. That's funny. I've gotten you more impressed. Oh, see that? We've seen this in 2 places now. I don't know. Like, for me personally, I don't really get it all that much, but I know it's on this shop. Like, right here. $5.50, $59. Okay. So let's go here. So it might be one worth making. I could copy and paste, but I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, still decent, right? Okay, let's just get a couple more and then we'll actually make one. Happy Seasonal Depression Month, or months, whatever. I can't even care anymore. Interesting. That's actually funny. I spent a long time choosing the perfect holiday card that will look so pretty in your garbage. Nice. Have a mediocre holiday, human. My holiday wish is for you to be happy, healthy, and slightly less successful than me. You are so hard to buy gifts for, so just enjoy this carefully selected Christmas card and the joy of having me in your life. I like that one. And it's actually on Etsy. Oh, no, it's not anymore. Bummer. It was on Etsy. Oh man. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll make one. Okay, one more. And I want to find one more on Etsy. No, nothing there. Digital, try this. Christmas cards? Let's see what we can pull here. Christmas journal. No, we don't want a journal. Vintage. Oh yeah, that is vintage. Whoa, 153,000 sales? What? Let's go to their Christmas thing. Oh boy, I don't even know how I would do these. That looks like a lot. No wonder they got so many sales. Yeah, they got something that is a little bit more difficult to like make your own version. I'm thinking more like text. I'm just looking at the thumbnails. One other way we can do this too is like so. Christmas. Well, no, that's 5 cards. I already did this one, I think. Nice. So the category we're going to be after is the Christmas cards. But if you go like this, what's undefined monthly? Yeah, these are actually PNG files you can buy for mugs, but you can also make them into cards very easily. Or we could even get rid of that and just go like this. That is kind of funny. Let's go here. Birthday, holiday. There we go. It's my birthday, so you get a card. Yeah, look at all this one. All the bread, like 6 people have this in the cart, only 3 left. 3, 4. Let's do a little thing on this. Craft Street Paper Company, Markham. Gotta reset it. Oh, anniversary. Okay. Birthday, red scarf, Christmas. Cool. Don't know what that means. We're all getting sales. Not a heck of a lot, but okay, well, let's leave it at that. Let's go back to our sheet And let's actually make one of these now. So I'll show you how to, I think this one made me laugh. And it's probably the top one that I've seen. So what I need to do is find like the only package I want this Christmas is yours. So I'm actually going to make one of those right now. Super simple. Put this over here. In Canva. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to organize this so that we're ready for the next step. So size-wise, we're going to go A2, so custom size, and we will go in inches. And A2 is 4.25 by 5.5. So we're going to go 4.25 by 5.5. Great. It's going to look like that. So that's like basically the page folded in half. So when they get this, they won't have to do much to make it work. So let's go here. Now, I'm guessing they don't have like men's boxer shorts. Oh, they do. Okay. Let's go graphics. And let's find this. Now, I'm going to change the colors to more Christmassy. And then I'm also going to go back here. I'm going to get some Christmas lights. And this is perfectly legal to do because I'm building my own based on their stuff. No, I don't like that one. Want more flatter. That one? No. Actually, the best ones are at the top. Christmas lights. Is that the one I used? Oh, that's not bad. I can do a dupe. I can flip it. Just trying to make it fit. Something like that. Now I could fix this up later, but let's put the text in there. So for this, right on this part. not bad, but let's change the spacing. Then we'll change the alignment. There. Then we can move that up a hair. Move this all up a hair. So if you want to select everything, just go like that. Then you can move the whole thing. So I've got basically a design. So now I'm going to show you how to do this. Save, share, download, download. And what you're going to do now is you're going to show that in folder. We're going to create a folder on your computer. So I got it in downloads. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to go to D drive. In my case, I'm going to go to challenges. I'm going to go new 038. Let's see. Christmas. So make your folder. We're going to call this cards. New folder. Just start numbering them. The only package. Paste. There. So you've got your folder created, you've got that created. I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to show you. This will get you ready for uploads. So let's go back to our sheet. We're here. Just kind of find the next one we want to do. This one is cool. Merry Christmas from the best decision you ever made. So that'll be super simple to make. So let's go. Now we don't need to delete everything. So you go File. Now in here too, I would rename this like so. That way it corresponds exactly with here. Well, there you are. Janet, why didn't you tell me that in the beginning? Go down the bottom and change your location. Okay. It's in Canada. Canada. Bugger! Not you, me, for not knowing this. Let's go US dollars. Okay, now I'm going to get a whole bunch of other way better things than I was getting. Yeah, like, man. And they're in US dollars too. Thank you for that. That's another one we could do. And you're looking for stores too. Deck the halls, yo. Ho ho ho. Wrapping paper. Oh, that made me laugh because it's so stupid. All right, cards for Christmas. Here we go. We got a whole ton now. Well, actually, I think we looked at this one. You're kind of like a Christmas tree. Dressed up on the outside, but dead on the inside. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, let's go back here. I'm going to make the second one here, which is the Merry Christmas from the best decision you ever made. So let's make that now. So I'm just going to go File, make a copy, and I'm just going to kind of delete this middle part. And theirs has like a holly thing on it, but I'm actually going to put a Christmas tree. And I'm going to go to graphics. And I'm going to find a cool looking one. Actually, that first one's not bad at all. That's kind of perfect. And up here, I'm going to say Merry Christmas. Then down here, and then I can just go doot, 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 and then position. Oh, it is centered. Okay, I can move it up or down. And you can see how freaking fast that was. Let's change the name of this. Actually, Christmas is not centered because there. That's better. That is centered. That is centered. That is centered. Okay, so I'm going to download this. Show in folder. My downloads folder. Cut. Over here. There we go. Two ready. Now you're thinking like, well, that's so easy to do. Who the heck would ever buy this? It's way too easy. Nobody's going to buy this. Yeah, they are. Because Etsy is full of digital downloads. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to close it off. Just because I really enjoy doing these. So the next one I'm going to do is Santa Doesn't Believe in You Either. Wait, what was the other one? Let me pull my sheet over. There's a third one that I really liked. I'd have gotten you a more impressive gift if you weren't already sleeping with me. Actually, that's the one I want to do, because I don't quite get it. But Santa Doesn't Believe in You Either. That's one. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. And again, I'm keeping my styles pretty much all the same. This is another. Pinterest is good. He knows when you've been wanking. Nice. Santa doesn't care if you're a... Wow. Dear Santa, yeah, I was naughty this year, and it was worth it, you fat judgmental bastard. Okay. All right. We. Wow. Naughty or nice, I have outfits for both. That's funny. I was good at being naughty. Does that count? That's funny. Yeah, so you can find a ton of these. All right, let's move this over here. And now I'm going to make a copy. And here I'm going to put to make that match the other one, which I think spacing was 105. It's definitely not 182. There we go. And then down here, I'll put now I could see giving this to like your wife or your girlfriend, or like a girlfriend giving it to a boyfriend, I don't know. And then we'll just go here and go to elements and we will get a gift. And we'll get a cool looking one under graphics. What do we want here? Oh, let's change that. Let's go. That is a little bit better. Actually, the first one is winning here. Move that down here. Okay, let's make sure these are all centered. Okay, I will call this one And then we'll share, download, download. One folder here. Where'd my other folder go? Here, I'm gonna create the folder first. Into the folder. And I can just drag and drop too. Okay, I'm gonna go overboard here and do 2 more, just because I want, next week I got something I want to show you guys about batching. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do 2 more, so bear with me. Don't fall asleep on me. Like, you guys are seeing the boring, repetitive crap that we gotta do. So let's go File, make a copy. You can see once you have one ready, it's actually really easy to whip through a whole bunch. So we'll call this one pretend this card is pretend this holiday card. This Christmas card is or says something. Okay, so I'm just going to copy all this. Copy. Now here. Now here. I'll make this wider. Oh, I don't think that's better. There we go, that's better. Okay. Get rid of that. Let's switch that out for maybe a see what Christmas has. Position center. There we go. Download, download. One folder. Create my folder. Oops, that's the wrong one. This one. And I'll just drag it from over here. There we go. All right, one more. Let's find the next one. So status, let's put that as created. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna do this one just because I think it's funny. Okay, so let's do file, make a copy. I'm just trying not to put anything that won't be accepted when I create the folder, so it does not believe. All right, super easy. Let's find a Santa. Graphics. I like this fat dude. Move that up a bit. Center it. There we go. Download, download. All right, here we go. Cards, new folder. Alrighty, so your homework is to have 5 of these done with the images ready to go after you do all your research. Because next one, I'm actually going to batch this. I'm going to show you how I batch things when I upload it to my Etsy shop, including the video. So next session is going to be 100% workplace efficiency, uploading Etsy daily. If you guys have been following my journal, you see like I always put like I uploaded 5, 5, 5, 5. This is why. So I'll create 5 images and then I'll show you the next steps next session, but you'll see me do everything. Like the upload, we don't even need to connect it to any print on demand supplier because we're not doing that. It's just a digital file that they're going to download and it's already in the format. So see, it's a PNG, so that's all good. So even in my listing, you'll see where I tell them this is a digital PNG file. You can print this out on any paper, fold it in half, and have your card ready to go instantly instead of waiting for me to mail you a piece of paper and mail you an envelope. I'm going to put that in there too, so you see all that. And you can see really, I mean, how easy is that, right? Like we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like super easy. And these are all ones that I'm even considering using these for my own Christmas gifts for my family and friends because I like them. All right, so batching is next week. There's a couple questions coming in, and then let's just answer these. Yeah, so go to the bottom, change your location. Thank you for that. 39 minutes in, come on, man. I was just having a brain fart, but thank you for that. You mentioned having a cohesive design for your cards, or maybe the whole shop, just for the cards. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this real quick. With an Etsy shop, I know a lot of people that did a mug shop only, and then they did a message card shop only, and then they did a shirt shop only, and they've got like 3, 4, 5 shops going. Don't do that. Don't do that. Consolidate it into one because Etsy doesn't care. So you can have one shop, one brand, and under that one brand, you can put whatever the hell you want. Even your sections don't really matter, to be honest. Like some people say, well, okay, if I have one shop, then I got to break it up by like t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, message cards, necklaces, blah, blah. That's my sections. No, your sections are the holiday name. That's what they are because the sections don't even really matter. What matters is your listing SEO. That matters the most out of anything. And when you find, well, I'm going to really go into this next week, but when you find a title and when you find tags that are working, you want to use that title and tags for multiple listings so that you increase your odds of your product being shown when somebody types that into Etsy. Okay. So yeah, like for me, the cards, like these are all going to look the same, but I might do another batch of 5 and I might change it up. I might change the font. I might use like totally different, like they might look completely different from this batch of 5. So what I did today was just the first batch. So to make it easy, I did it that way. Although I kind of like this, super simple and clear. So that's what I like. But what's the point of making a spreadsheet? I hate that part. You don't have to if you don't want to. The reason I do it, again, is some days I'll come in the morning and I will just be like saving my images somewhere. And if it's like on Etsy, I want to then know which ones had the most sales so I can make my own version of that. If it's coming off Pinterest, I don't have that information, but at least I have a visual of what I'm doing. So I'll batch the product research into one part, and then I'll batch the image creation into the next part, and then I'll batch the product listing into the third part, and then I'll batch the social media stuff into the fourth part, and then, you know, well, the product listing includes a video part too, so I got to batch all that together. Okay, and when I'm keeping my brain kind of in the same vein the whole time, I think it works a little bit better. All right, I went overtime on that. Apologize, but I mean, we had to do what we had to do. So the whole point of this is this: we are here now. Okay, we created these. We got to get them on our shop. This is number 2. This is number 3. So actually, number 3 includes this too. Or actually, number 3 includes this. So next week, I'm going to be batching up. I might even be able to fit in next week. We got to get them on our shop, which is what we're going to do next week. And this is the whole plan. The plan is to get somebody onto our email list as a buyer, so we're going to make money on the front end, but we're also going to have these people on our list. And the people who are buying, like, for example, this card, or this card, whatever card it may be, they have family, and that family is something that we can then show them more of our products in an automated way and in a sale way too. So we can run automated sequences, right, on email. We can run sale sequences on email to our shop on Etsy. So our sales could be like Thanksgiving sale, 30% off everything in the shop, and then that's your whole email sequence. So remember, and somebody was asking, how can we connect our shop to email? And it's a matter of integrations. Aweber, sorry, I showed this. What's my cap? Oh, Etsy and Aweber. These do integrate, like, legally. You can get repeat customers, reach customers directly, recommend and upsell products, let your brand speak. So Aweber, I really wish MailChimp had this, but I started out with Aweber. I don't mind them. I just like MailChimp a bit more. So I'm going to show you how to do this, but it's 100% legit and on the up and up. So we got to get them in there. And think of it too, going to this just real quick. If you're like a marketer, right, and there's what's called the Ascension model. So this is the print-on-demand Ascension model. Ascension model for Ascension model marketing. Here it is. And then the images. We're basically doing this. So we've got down here, people typically would do, like, if they're selling a course or something, or they're a coach, they'll do an email opt-in, like free content, then they might sell them a book, then some introductory products, then maybe a membership, then some high-priced products, then some boot camps, then some group coaching, then some done for you, then some personal coaching. But they start, like, people enter the funnel here. Okay, and here's probably a better look at it. So traffic comes in with the front end offer, paid or free. They get into the program, and then they go on the back end, and you sell them more. So we're basically funneling people into our store, and then we're going to be selling them more and more and more with this. So this PNG download of, like, in our case, a Christmas card file right now is kind of what's going to get them into our universe. And then once they're in our universe, then we can actually go to this part where we're emailing them sales, we're emailing them products, and we're getting repeat customers to come back to our Etsy shop. If you notice too, when you buy something on Etsy, what do you get from Etsy? You get emails with more products. We're doing the same thing. It's just we're doing it for our own store. So that's a very cool way. All right, I'm gonna go get some lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. There is a lot more coming, and this little kind of Christmas card angle, I've never seen anybody teach this one. So you guys got a first, which is a good one. And like I said, I was gonna save this for my one-on-one people, but I wanted to put something fancy and new in here. So we'll see you in the next one. Please post any questions you have in the forums. And if you're getting sales, if your sales are starting to trickle in, go post them in that success section too on the forums. All right, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you in the forums, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to training number 2 of 3 for Etsy and Christmas, challenge number 38. Just give me a 1 in the box there if you can hear me and see my screen. You should see Canva in the background and my kind of file folder here. Hey, right on. We got New Zealand, right? Back to live, early morning or afternoon. I can't remember what it is. Right on, right on, right on. 4 a.m. and he's on this. Love it. That is awesome. You rock. Good job. That's commitment. All right, I've got a good one for you here. I got a couple of people trickling in, but I got to dive in because I told you guys I would batch upload these today. So remember, just to recap, what we did last time is we went through some Christmas cards. We actually created 5 of them. So I got like this one, oops, this one. I made some mock-ups too, but I'm going to show you how to kind of do that today. Make this way bigger, way bigger. So these are the 5 we created. Now I got to get these on my Etsy shop. There's 1. There's 2. And the thing with these printable cards is we don't really have, it's actually easier to do these than it is to connect it to a print-on-demand company, because as I'll show you, once we have all the assets, copying a listing and editing the listing is super easy. So the stage we're at now is we've got these ones ready to go. We got our blank PNG files, and the files are what we're selling. So we're going to make that very clear on our listing. But there you go. So that's a 5. So let's start with this one. What we need is basically a bunch of mock-ups. So I found a couple that I wasn't too crazy about, but I'm going to show you where we can get some mock-ups. So I'm going to do 3 mock-ups for each design. So let's just start our batch process. So when you're batch uploading like 3 of these babies, or 5 of these at a time, which I'm going to do, the setup takes a little bit, but once you have everything in place, it's really good. So literally go here and go to Christmas card mockup, and there's a site that you can buy them. You can go to Etsy and buy them. We don't need to though, because there's actually this site, Free Pick. There's a whole bunch of other ones too, but Free Pick has them. They got a whole bunch of these mock-ups that we can just kind of use. So there's one. There, there's one. There's a lot of ads on this site, but that's okay. There's another one. There's one. Actually, I liked a couple of these. I'm gonna go with this one. So let me grab this. I'm just gonna download that mockup. Re-download. Oh, I'm gonna pay for this. Oh, you buggers. Okay, well, let's go to Canva. And we'll go to our smart mockups, or let's try this. There is this too. Sometimes we can find some in here, or smart mockups will have them. Yeah, this is more not what I want. Try this. No, okay, so let's go back to the smart mockups. That's where I got the other one. So we'll go Christmas card. I think that's where I got it. Or maybe it was Christmas. Or greeting cards. I can't remember what it was. But they have a whole bunch of mockups in here that we can use very easily. I think I can search within here for this. Christmas. Here we go. So the one I found is, well, I got a ton of them. Yeah, excellent. Let's go with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a blank out of this. So I'm going to go here, scroll down a bit, and then I'm going to use Snag It to make a blank. So I'm just going to go to Snag It. I'm going to try and draw like a square kind of. And the cool part about Snag It is right down here, I can go change my size. So I'll change the size of my square. And then I'm going to save that one. And then over here, I'll just save this. So I'll go File, Save As. I'll just save it as an image. Blank, number 2 in this case. I'll show you how I edit this in a second. Then I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab another one. And they got them out for all different types of products too. That's a good one too. There's the one I used already. So I'll use this one too. Actually, anyone with the hands in it is pretty good. So let's grab this mockup. And again, I'm going to use Snag It to just grab a screen cap. So, then I'll just go 1000 by 1000. I can move this up. There. Okay, save that. I'll call this blank 3. I already did blank 1, that's why I'm only doing blank 2 and 3. Okay, so I've got those. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm honestly not quite sure how to do this move in Canva yet, so I'm going to use Photopea because it's free. I'm going to show you how to do this. So let's X out of that. So I'm going to upload a file, open from computer, D drive, images. All I'm doing is making my blank blank. So what I want to do is just remove this Your Design thing. To do that, I can use the Select tool. And I can kind of highlight that. And then I could use, I could hit Delete on my keyboard. And then what I can do is I can go to the color picker, pick that color, click OK. That's the background of the card. Then I'm going to go to my Fill tool, which is one of these, Gradient Paint Bucket. So I right clicked. Then I went to Paint Bucket. Now I'm just going to click here, fill it. You can see when I go select, deselect, I got a blank. So it's completely blank. So now I'm going to go File, Export as PNG, and I'll make it 1000 by 1000. I'll go Save. It's going to go to my Download folder, and I'm just going to make sure it's right. Yeah, it's in my Downloads folder. Now I'm going to do the same for the other one. So I'm going to go File, Open. I'm going to go blank 3, Open, same maneuver. So use your select box here, select the whole thing. And I could even just go with the paint bucket here, but it doesn't work quite as well. So I'm going to go delete. And then I'm going to hit the paint bucket tool. I'm going to fill, well, actually, let me select color picker. Make sure I got the right color. Okay, and then paint bucket, and then click, and then select, deselect. There we go. So you can, that one is kind of showing a little bit of square because there's kind of a gradient on there, which sucks. So I could use the smudge tool if I really wanted to make this fancy. But honestly, I don't care that much. The smudge tool is, I think it's this one. And it'll kind of, or is it this one? That's this one. It'll like smudge the lines a bit. I think I'm on the smudge tool. One of these is. Or blur. Here's smudge. There we go. So I could like smudge these. And all I'm doing is just kind of tracing the line to get rid of that sharp line. Or you could use a blur tool to do it as well. Either way, I mean, to the untrained eye, they won't even see that. So I'm going to export this file, export it as PNG. This will be blank 3. So now I've got blank 1, 2, and 3. And what I need to do now is come back to here, go to Canva, and I need to create a design. And I'm going to call it custom size. Now I know that the sizes that they want in what is it, Etsy is 2000 by 2000. So I'm just going to drag from there, drop, and now I'm just going to go right click, set image as background, and now I'm going to save this one as blank 2. Okay, and then I'm going to go file, make a copy, and this is just my setup. I'm going to go drag my second one over here, like 3. I'm going to go right click, replace background, and then here I'm going to call this one blank 3. I already have a blank 1. That's why I'm not doing blank 1. Now, whenever I want this, I'll go home. You can see I've got blank, that's actually blank 3, that's blank 2. So I want to make all my blank 2 ones. So I'll go file, make a copy, then I'll click it. And now I can add in my images from here. So I'm going to go to D drive, challenges. Yeah, this is like a working session, exactly what I do. So you can see this one, I already got that other mock-up in here. So what you need is the PNG file. I'm just going to drag it, and then I'm going to resize it just to fit a little better. There we go. And now I'm going to name this one 001. This will be blank 2. Okay, and then I'll go share, download, download. It'll go over here. Show in folder. There it is. So I'm going to go and open up my other folder. And all I'm going to do is drag and drop. So let's go back into my challenges folder. In this case, this will be the folder where you keep all your cards. There's number 1. And, oh, I need to download. The wrong one. Let me just go like this for a second. So I want to drag this blank into this folder. There. Okay, now let's go back here. And let's do file, make a copy. And now what I'm going to do is grab the next one. It's over here. So let's just select that, delete. Actually, if I make this a little smaller, it'll be easier to do on here. So let me put Canva on the left. And I'll put my file stuff over here so you guys can see it. That's better. Okay, so cards, number 2. And I want that one, drag it over, drop, resize it if I have to, make it a little smaller. And this will be 002, blank 2. Enter, and then I'll go share, download, download, then the bottom left, show in folder. Then from here, I'm just going to drag it up. There we go. All right, file, make a copy. And I'll go to my next one. Delete this. And I'm going to drag this one over. Resize. Call this one 003, blank 2. Show in folder. Oops. Just drag it up. And then we'll go to number 4. We'll go file, make a copy. Delete that one. Drag this one over. So this is the boring, repetitive part where we're doing a lot of stuff over and over again, but we have to in order to get ready for the next steps. And the last step is actually the fastest step, which is funny. So I'll make a copy, but I do want you guys to see exactly how long and my exact process for this. This will be, of course, they're cleaning out a sewer apparently in front of my house. Okay, so I'm going to close these tabs. Because what I did notice is if you leave too many open with Canva, it'll get bogged down, like it wants to like throw up on itself, so don't let it do that. Let's go reload here. If you don't see your designs, your new ones, just hit reload. So that was actually blank 2. Blank 3 is now the one I want to use. So let's repeat that for blank 3. Make a copy. Boom. Then we'll just reverse it here. So we'll go back 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're just gonna move this over, make it a little smaller. Then what we can do is rotate it to make it fit. A little trickier with this one, but still possible. So we'll call this 005, blank 3. I guess I could call it Mockup 3 instead of blank 3, but I don't know why I did that. Oops. And then let's go here, cards, number 4. File, make a copy. Delete. And this will be 4. And this is definitely something you could outsource, especially when you start doing a lot of these. But I know a lot of people aren't at the outsource stage at all, which is a little bit more advanced, but maybe something I could run something on. Just 3 more. Just bear with me. Don't fall asleep. I think it's good to see all the work that goes on behind the scenes that you guys never really see. Let's go file. 3 more. Make a copy. Delete. Canva is way easier than any other program too. Like way easier. Yeah, I don't even really use Photoshop much anymore. Unless I need to resize a canvas or something, and that's only because I haven't figured that out yet in here. I'm sure there's a way, I just haven't bothered yet. And 2 more. The cool part is, once this is all set up, it's pretty much hands off. So, because with digital files, you don't need to do anything. You don't pay for it. They just get the download right away. You'll do a little customer support, and that's about it. Because you'll get people to be like, how do I open it? What do I do with it? Or you'll get the odd one that'll be like, I thought I was getting a girl's hands in a sweater. Because they think like the mock-up, because they don't read. But other than that. And we're at the last one here. Okay. Last one. Now, I probably should have only done 2 of those, but I already have the 3rd mock-up in there. So at least we don't have to sit through that, which is a good thing. I guess you could do the one with the white background too. And then you could avoid having to modify these. Everybody asks why I always put 2 zeros in front. It's just an old habit from Facebook ads. Because if you put like 1 and then 10 and then 100 and you try and sort your campaigns, Facebook ads would always mess it up. So that's when I found when I put 001, it started working better. Okay, so now we got that. All right, now next step is we need a video. I've got a template that I use, so I'm going to make a copy. Copy. So this is my video time. So I need to edit this. This is going to say, what are we doing? Christmas card video template. Now, these are super easy to make. It's 15 seconds. Oh, actually, this one is longer. I'm going to delete these 2 because I don't need them for this one. Delete. There we go. Okay, so this is going to say, perfect Christmas card, and I'll just make this a little wider. I can share this template if you really want, but I do actually use this one. So now what I need to do is delete this. Then I'll go to the second one. Delete that. I'm just making a blank. Down here, yeah, how awesome is this? And then or instead of that, we'll say so just print it instantly. There. Okay, delete that. So that's our blank Christmas card video template. And then I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go File. Actually, let me set this. When you want your timing, you can do 5, and then you can change them all to 5, so it's a 15-second video, which is good. So now I'm going to go File, make a copy, because that's my template. So I just want to be pumping things into here, which will be my blanks. My mockups, I should say. So I got my mockup number 1. And drag this over. And then all I'm going to do, kind of move this over a bit. Now you can go position, center, but yeah, I guess that's center. Then we'll go to the next one. We'll go the second one. Just loading. We'll center this. We'll go to third kind of scene, I guess you call it. We'll center this. Make sure that's centered. Yeah, it is. All right, now watch this. We play it. We could actually get rid of that stuff on the bottom. How awesome is this? They'll love it. Perfect card for Christmas. Get one now, print it instantly. Okay. So I go share. Actually, I'm going to rename this. There. Share. Download. Download. And that'll take a minute. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to make another copy. Just while that's tinkering around, I'll call this number 2. I'm going to repeat it. And once it's in the bottom right, you'll see it here. And I can move that to this folder. Check the status. There it is. Okay, so show in folder, and that is now my file. So that's my video. So then I'll do the second one here. So I'll go cards, and we can go with that. I could do it that way too. And the second. Kind of like the thing on the bottom though. So position, center. This one, maybe I'll go the whole thing again. Just to make it look different. Okay. Share, download, download. I'm gonna close this one. Go here. Make a copy. So I think I can do that. There's a way to bulk upload them, but I can't remember. And that one is ready. So show in folder. And I'll go back to number 2 and put that baby in there. I'll go back to number 3. I'll do the second. And that one. 2 more, and then we're going to Etsy. And then you'll see how fast this moves. Actually, we need our titles, tags, and description, then we're going to Etsy. And then you'll see how fast this moves. But we are only 32 minutes in, and I'm almost at the point where I'm uploading. So that's a very good thing, I think. It's number 4. Of course. Just saw the thing finish. It's right here. There we go. That one. Oh, I put 2 of them. Oops. Hit it twice. And yes, I am doing repetitive tasks today because somebody said, show from start to finish, dude. I'm like, that's kind of boring for you guys to watch, but never really done this before, so I will show you from start to finish. So you can compare workflows, I guess, if you want. But if you'll notice too, I do them all in a batch. So I'm like doing all my videos in a batch because I'm in video mode. So it's easy for me to keep my head in that mind space when I'm doing that. All right, let's close that one. Let's go make a copy. And once you do have a template, it does make it a lot easier to do all this stuff. That's number 5. And when you number everything, it makes it easier too. All right, last one. Oops. Double clicked. Saw that pop down there. So I'm going to go move that into number 4 here. Go back to 5. And yeah, normally, like when you're doing the print on demand thing, we never have to worry about these mockups, but we do have to worry about the videos. So it's good to see the videos. And you can do square videos too if you want. I just like to reuse these for TikTok and for Instagram Reels. So that's why I do it in this format. Because I can now take this video from my Etsy listing and I can plug it into an Instagram Reel. I can plug it into a TikTok organically without any ads. And I can even put it on YouTube Shorts. So That's why I do it in portrait mode like this. And the dimensions are all the same for TikTok and for YouTube Shorts and for Instagram Reels. The only problem with those three places with the video is there's no auto poster that has been invented yet that I know of. So that's not a good thing, because right now, like, we use FP traffic for our social media posts, but we can't really do that with these videos. All right, so now I've got that done. There's number 5. Okay, let's move number 5 up. All right, so in my folder here now, I have the images and I have a video for all 5 of them. And you saw that took me on the timer 36 minutes, but we're not done yet. Okay, now the next step is I need title, tags, and description. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new Google Doc. And now I just have a Google Doc for all my titles, tags, and descriptions, but I'm going to put this challenge titles, tags, description, because I'm going to be copying and pasting this. So title, tags. All right, let's make that bold. Oops, didn't want that. Butterfingers. And in Google Docs, when you type it and then you click up here, it'll put that up there for you automatically. So let's go like this. There we go. All right, now where am I going to get these? Well, I'm going to go to Etsy and I'm going to use my spy tool to find this stuff. Let's go here. Let's go to Printable Christmas cards. That's a good start. There's a whole bunch of them. Tons and tons and tons. And I can even go to like the places where I found some of those when I found my research. I'm just going to do the product analysis. And this, I found this tool too. If you have too many tabs open, it gets really confused and it doesn't like it. So be careful. One of the new upgrades that they have is this tag analyzer, which I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm going to search by the highest one. This is a digital vintage, so I don't really want that. I want to find one more up my alley. Let's go here. Tag analyzer first. So here are the keywords and the volume, and then they have a trend. But we can filter things. We can do a lot of different things. So Merry Christmas, Christmas tree, cards, Christmas background, note, template, creativity, black and white, Christmas card. So this is going to be our main one. So what we want to do is kind of go like this. Then we're going to move our thing over here. A little smaller. Get organized. So under tags, we could find a listing that has it and do it that way, super easy. But even under our title, so we're going to go Christmas card. And then we have 140 characters we can use, so we'll check this in a second. And then we'll go scroll down. We'll put that in tag too. And let's scroll down a little bit. Christmas gifts. Greeting card is another one. Guess I could just copy and paste this, but that's what I'm going to do from now on. Greeting card. Christmas images, hand-drawn, Christmas, happy holidays, happy Christmas, interesting. Christmas greetings, could use that one too. But we could filter too, and we could put keyword contains card or printable. Let's try this. So here, the search volume will drop a little bit. So this is digital printable. printable, printables, or actually printable, card. Now, let's keep going down. Printable card. Yeah, I think we have that. Gift cards, printable invitation. Okay. Let's just check our character count on this. Because we're allowed 140. We're at 96, so we can put more in here. So let's go back and let's go to our filter. Let's remove that. Just change that to card. There we go. And now, if we just type, we're at 96. So I think if we type in something like Merry Christmas card, which is a good one. Let's try that. Oh, and we still got room. Let's go. Holiday card would be another one. Funny Christmas card would be a good one. Let's try that. Oh, nailed it. Sweet. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna go back here. Paste that there. Paste that there. And now, so my tags are going to be much the same as that, but now I'm going to look at one thing here. I'm going to go to the place where I found this, just because I know what that is. And I want to analyze this page. Actually, I'm going to go to their Christmas section. Drop Card Studio. I'm going to go to their Christmas ones. And I just want to analyze these. I want to find their bestseller and just kind of double check on my my keywords and my tags here. So as this loads. And yeah, I can share the template. Somebody's asking there. Sometimes it doesn't load. Come on, load. I'm just going to reload the page. Because I have no patience. There. So their raunchy anniversary, naughty birthday, nurse, expletive season's greetings. Okay, so this is probably the one I want to look at. Let's look at their titles and their tags. Funny holiday card with profanity, what a year. They not have any tags on there? There's the tags. So if you even look, their tags are not as good as mine, to be honest. Like they have Joe Christmas card with 14 searches. Funny Christmas card is good. Dumpster fire has nothing to do with that. Card for sister. Yeah, and they're still making sales. And honestly, their tags suck. Profanity card, 0 searches. Well, that's not good. Family Christmas, like 2022 holiday. Yeah, actually mine are better. So if there's one I'd pull out is 2022 holiday and funny Christmas card, but I think I already have that. Let's go over here. We can analyze the tags for these listings too. But I already have funny Christmas card. I'm going to add 2022 holiday. And I'm going to add over here to do keyword research. So I can go Christmas card and I can search and just see if there's anything I missed. Photo Christmas fun, funny, Christmas card funny. I don't know that one. Let's try that. Now that particular one, have a look on your character count, because on your tags, you're only allowed 20 characters. Christmas card, funny, ooh, just makes it. So Christmas card funny is like the longest one I could take. And let's just count how many I've got in there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 4 more. Card funny. I have Merry Christmas card. $10. And over here, $11, $12, one more. We're gonna end in low volume here. Printable Christmas card, I don't even know if that's gonna be, that might be too long. 24 is too long. Bugger. So I can't do printable Christmas card. I could do printable card. Yeah, that 20 thing really screws you up. Okay, so Christmas card is that. Try printable card. I just need one more. One more, it's all I want. Maybe I'll put this. I'm just winging that one. Okay, then I'm going to do my description. Let's go over here. And in this, I'm going to put want the perfect. This is a digital. That you can, that you will. This. From whoever give it to. Okay. So I've done all the legwork. It's taken me like almost an hour. But now we're at the point where things move real quick, because once we have one up, it's super easy to change these out. All right, so we got this ready. I'll put that there. Now I'm going to go to Etsy. Go to your dashboard. So I'm in my dashboard, and I want to go to listings. And I'm going to make this a little bigger. Move this over a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to have my other one kind of underneath there. I'm going to go to number 1. There we go. So let me move this down. And again, I have 3 monitors, so I usually have one of these on every screen. But in this case, I'm trying to get everything all in one for you guys. Okay. So let's add a listing. So add a listing, add a photo. All right. So we got our mockups. And then we've got 2. And we've got 3. And then we're going to add our video. And then we're going to add our title. Who made it? I did, actually. Finished product. When? Right around there. So this is a printable. Or let's go Christmas card, see if that comes up. Yeah, Christmas cards, greeting cards. Let's go that. Primary color, white. Secondary color, I don't know. Red? Sure. Occasion, well, we'll skip that. It's not really any of those, but it is Christmas. It's automatic, it's a digital. Description, just gonna go here. And this one says, and then production partners, we don't have any. Section is going to be Christmas tags. Here. Hopefully I got all these right. See if we got any errors. Boom! Tags. Awesome. Materials. None. I don't even need to put that. There are no. It's a digital download, man. Alright. Price of that. And then we're going to be running a sale. So these are digital too, so it doesn't really matter. SKU, nope. Upload the file, okay. Let's get that file. D drive. 38 cards. Now make sure you get the blank one. That's the one for me. They're literally buying one file. No returns or exchanges. Publish. Publish. One down. So now, that one is ready to go. Watch this. Copy. Watch this. Delete, delete, delete. Oh, that one? Nah. Delete, delete. Now we're going to go to number 2. And we're going to go boom. Oh, come on. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. So let's go here, card number 2. See if it'll take those 3 at once. It did. Good for you, Etsy. Good for you. Try that one. No, not going to do it. All right. Fine. The first one, I kind of want to keep them the same, so I'll make that the primary. All that is done. All that is done. all I need to do is change this little baby right here to say Merry Christmas. Can't remember what else you say. Oh, from the best decision you ever made. Okay. From the best decision you ever made. Done. Like dinner. Same. Oh, better change this out to the new one, which is right there. And Bob's your uncle. See how fast that is now? All that legwork pays off. Let's do a couple more, shall we? Copy, delete, 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 delete. And we'll go number 3. Add. We'll just add these in bulk. It's easier. 2 and control there. Open. And we'll have the, oh, they keep putting them in the wrong order, so I want that one as my first one. Then I'll just add this little video here. Boom, boom. And I'll scroll all the way down to this part where I just got to change this one says to I'd have gotten you a more impressive gift if you weren't already sleeping with me. Good for you. Done, 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 done. Change this. To this one. And publish. 2 more. We're done. We're coming up on the hour. It takes me an hour to do these. Delete, delete, delete. 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 See how much faster it flies now? It's crazy. All right, add photo. On number 4. Control, boom. Move this one over without even seeing it. Hit this, and do that. Do open. And scrolling down. Pretend this. Oh, I thought I spelled Christmas wrong. Christmas card says something warm and fuzzy, or don't. I don't give a shit. By the way, my Twitter account for one of my stores got taken down because there was swears in some of the cards. I'm like, come on, really? Really? That's what we're doing now. And like, if you tried to advertise this on Facebook, they would have an aneurysm because you can't have bad language ever, even though people swear all the time. Can't do it on social media. But yet on Etsy, they don't seem to care. Like, it's just amazing how they're all different. All these companies are different in what they'll allow and what they won't allow. So I don't get it. But if I had a social media company, I wouldn't care if people swore. I just put the same one on there. Oh, I'm in 5. Okay. Wait, I think I uploaded the same one. Easy way to find out? Yeah, I did. Wow, that was dumb. Okay, get in the right folder, dude. There we go. 5. That's better. Drag that over. Oops. Yeah, that's the right one. Sam doesn't believe in you either. Okay. So, we're at the hour. I missed it by a couple seconds. So close. Upload a blank. There we go. Actually, it is, no, we're at the hour. Did it. 60 minutes. I did it. So now when I go to my shop, I have 5 listings on there. Doot. Perfect. And they have videos too. So that is awesome. Because when you mouse over, it'll move. When you click it, you'll see it's like that. And then I can see the nice video. Which, like I said, you can do square, but I like to reuse these. So there. You want to buy it, that's cool. You add to cart, learn more. Ready to go. Pretty cool. I love it. All right, let's go in my shop. Now, the other thing is I'm not running a sale, so I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to close this off. So I know you guys have seen this before. I think you've seen this before. Go to Shop Manager. Go to Marketing. Go to Sales and Discounts. Go to Run a Sale. Go to Percentage Off. Go, I don't know, 30 is a good number. Everywhere. Start it today. What I've been doing lately is like running them for a week. And we'll call this, I just name it like this, October 13, 2022. And then continue. And now you got to add your products. So you go here. I'll do the soulmate thing, even though it's not even available. Halloween, and then Christmas. And then every time you come in, you got to add the listings. Every time you do another one, you got to add it. Confirm. Got it. Now when I go back to my shop, should be on sale. They're not yet. So let's go reload. Reload. Click it. Oh, didn't add it yet. Taking a minute. Control R. Come on. Buggers. Marketing. Sales and discounts. Details. Edit. Should be on there. So I think I'm getting a cached page, so let's go here. Why, you little buggers. I don't know why it's not showing yet, but it's not. There it is. So that's showing. Oh, this one's in US dollars. I should lower that price. Yeah, I gotta lower my prices. That's too high. Sorry, I got stores in Canadian dollars too. Bulk edit those. Change prices. So US, we're gonna go. I'm at $5.99. I'm at $5.99. This will be better. There. All right. So whenever it says digital and video, that's awesome. Well, all your listings that say video on them are really cool. All right. I'm going to close with that. I'm going to take some questions because you guys have some. Let's go through them. Oh, a couple of them. Alrighty. Let's see what you guys are saying, and then we'll close this off. Batch uploads, tech stuff, my favorite. You always make things look doable, and oh my god, Canvas has mockups. I swear, dude, you're just a wealth of information. Right on. Thank you. I didn't read that one. That was like early. I think it's time we consider outsourcing. Yes, 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 yes. Too many tabs in Canva. Nothing scary in dialog box. The editor's been locked. Yeah. If you have too many of these open, it might lock, and that's the worst feeling in the world. Find Canva more fun. Don't even want to go elsewhere. I agree with you. Do we need to watermark these, or is a greeting card PNG theft not really a thing? It is a thing. People are going to steal from you. They always will. Now, mine are like on a slant, most of them, but some of them aren't. So, I mean, they could steal this one if they really wanted. Yeah, I mean, it's an issue. They got to go through a couple extra steps to do it. So you could throw a watermark across it. I've totally forgot about that. Don't mind, please share the template. Okay, mockups look great. What is Instagram Reels? Oh, Instagram Reels is Instagram. I think they have the thing right here. I thought they did. Maybe they don't. Home? No. It's just videos on Instagram. I can't find it. Yeah, Instagram Reels is videos on Instagram. Share your template. Yes. Christmas print. Yeah. Okay. If you have a minute in the end, would you remember which was the first Etsy setup challenge you did? With the research I'm trying to cram in whilst working on this one at the same time. Sorry to be a pain. I'll post. I gotta update my content table of contents on here, so I'm kind of a little bit behind. The first Etsy and birthdays, Etsy and personalized mugs, Etsy and watches, Etsy and shine on. I think it's this one, number 21. Because prior to that, oh, face masks in Etsy. Sorry. Yeah, it's actually the face masks in Etsy. It's this one. Anything with Etsy in the title is going to be it. All these ones are Facebook ads, and they're basically going direct to, I think, Gear Bubble. And the Christmas ones are direct. Then there's some Shopify ones in here too. Yeah, I think it's that one. Wish I'd seen the copy listing feature before, big time saver. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, watermarks, I mean, probably a good idea. I don't know why I skipped that part. Just forgot. I don't usually put them on, honestly. Because if somebody's gonna steal, they're gonna find a way to steal even with a watermark. They'll take the time to remove the background or whatever they want to do. Great to see mockups in Canva. What are your thoughts on uploading a PDF for printing? Oh yeah, so the PDF, you can do that as well. That might actually even print a little bit better and might save you some customer support where people are like, I downloaded this, it's not printing right, I don't know what to do. So not a bad idea. Is the keyword with EverBee? Yeah, the keyword thing is with their paid software on EverBee. So there's also eRank that you can get keywords from as well. And you can create your titles and your tags. So this last question here, this file now, I can also put this. So I'll go like, now I know within here, I've got that ready to go. And then when I do another niche, I'll just copy this and I'll just replace the title, tags, and description with the one for the next niche. So say I did like to my daughter and I was doing message cards. Well, I create titles, a title for that, tags for that, description for that with this part that says this one says. I would switch out the digital file part, obviously, and then I can have a whole Google Doc with all my titles, tags, and descriptions. And in fact, I do have one that's got all my niches and this exact format. So it saves you time because you just copy and paste. And when you're doing the POD stuff, the actual products are going to come from the supplier. So you can't use the copy thing on anything except like the digital file downloads. So the copy thing saves a boatload of time and allows you to really go through and blast a bunch of these out. If you spend an hour a day for like 5 days, 5 times 5 is 25 digital listings on your store. That's a lot. That's going to do well, especially right now if they're Christmas cards. So, and the Christmas cards too, somebody was asking, like, why are you doing all these kind of rude, crude ones? You don't have to at all. You could do funny one. You could do just like this. Like when we did printable Christmas cards, it wasn't all like funny stuff. Like this, you know, it's just like a tree, Merry Christmas. That's like a customized one. This one, Merry Christmas and Holidays from the Roberts family, that's customized. But something like this, Merry Christmas, Printable watercolor, like super easy, or a tree, and then Merry Christmas on the bottom. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas with some floral thing. These are very easy to do. Even a mouse, like Silent Night with a mouse reading a book, you could do that. There's another tree one with Merry Christmas with a bunch of dogs on it. So if you want to look at, like, just real quick, well, it loads. Make this bigger. You know, what's working? Well, these digital vintage ones are working. You could make those, it's a lot of work, but that is selling. Modern photo holiday. It's probably a customized one. Yeah, it is. But you could do that too, if you wanted. That one's selling. Then there are, I just want to get to the one, like this one. I don't know if this had any sales. Oh yeah, it's got a couple. Oh Holy Night. Printable card, instant download, 5x7, watercolor Christmas tree, bonus poster file for $3. So it's literally just that file. So there you go. Print a PDF with crop marks and the flat size of the card. Yes, you definitely could do that. That's actually a pretty good idea. I like that. Yeah, because a PDF, then all they literally do is download the PDF, print it, fold it, and they're done. That's actually better than what I was doing. I like that. How about nudist Christmas cards? Can we do those? I don't know what their policy on nudity is on Etsy. I don't know. I don't know. Beats me. I mean, try it, see if it works for you. Beats me. I'm sure they'd sell. Nudity always sells. There's always a market for everything. All right, I'm going to close with that because I am off to the passport office to spend my afternoon standing in line. I can't wait. Yay. I will see you guys in the forums here. If you have any questions, please do post them. If you like what you saw, let me know. The idea for the PDF with the little crease in it, that's a wicked idea and a very good idea. So make your downloadable file instead of a PNG, change it to a PDF, turn the thing sideways, and let them print it direct without having to do any fuss or muss. That's a really good idea. I'm going to be updating my listings now. All right, guys. Everybody have a great day. We will talk to you soon. Oh, the next one is going to be kind of marketing more than anything. So we got these created, we got them up. Now we got to market them. So I'm going to show you how to do that for free with email and with the social stuff. Okay. Right on. We'll see you in the next one. Let me know when you start getting sales. I did get another one on that new shop I opened, so that's a good thing. And more are coming. You can feel it. You can feel the momentum. Okay, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Hey everybody, welcome to train number 3 in the Etsy Christmas challenge. Just give me one chat box so you can hear me and see my screen. You should see shop manager and you should hear my voice, I hope. Good. And we got a actually pretty good turnout today. I'm actually surprised. Usually we don't have this many people on. That is awesome. Wow, good stuff. All right, let me know where you're at and what's it doing today. It is rainy and cold, and I swear, yesterday I was sitting here in my office and I looked out the window, and for about 5 minutes I saw snow. So I don't know about you guys, but holy cow. That was a first. I mean, usually around Halloween, here, it'll rain and be super cold, but not snow. Never. Well, I can't say never, because there probably was a time when it did snow. But anyway. Okay. Rock Hill, South Carolina, 52 and sunny. Nice. Somebody was saying it was like 84, and I can't, where was that? Not Florida. California, beautiful weather as always. Yeah, no doubt. We have New Mexico, right on. Seattle, cold and rainy. British Columbia, freezing, rainy. British Columbia, I just saw, I was watching the show on TV, and apparently, I didn't even realize it, but back in 2021, they had those, an atmospheric river, they called it, which was so much rain came down the mountains, it like flooded everything. Like Abbotsford was flooded, and there was, I don't know what it was, $5 billion in damage or some crazy amount. A bunch of houses were destroyed, and farmland and equipment and vehicles, and bridges were wiped out, and highways were wiped out, and everything. It was crazy. I was like blown away. I've never been through a flood like that bad, but my God, that's awful. All right, I'm going to dive in because today what we need to do is we need to get some eyeballs on our products here. So we've got, I'll show you here, got the good old cards going up on the store. So we've got our Santa one, that one, that one, that one. That's all good and wonderful. But if we look at our stats, and this happens for everybody when you open up a store, the hardest part is not making the store, it's not finding products and listing products, it's actually getting people to look at it. So like yesterday I had 14 views and 3 visits. I'm not running any ads on this one. Today, so far, 1 view. Last 7 days, 35 views, 18 visits. So you got to figure your visits is people who are actually on your page. And if you get a 1% conversion rate on your store, then you need basically 100 visits, right, to get one. So 100 visits times 0.01. To get a sale, you need 100 visits. So we need eyeballs on here. The best ways to get eyeballs on your store is, well, there's 2 routes. There's a free route with free traffic, or there's paid traffic. And paid traffic could be like Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Pinterest ads, Snapchat ads, Google ads, YouTube ads. Man, Bing ads. Did you guys know Bing ads still kind of work? It's insane, but they do. If you guys are like, what the heck is Bing? Bing is Microsoft's little ad platform. So they are right here, ads.microsoft.com. This is Bing ads right here. And they go on this search engine. Bing. So when somebody types in like funny Christmas cards, you can have your ads shown on here if you want. And this is a really underused area. They even have like pictures. There's Zazzle, there's Etsy. Somebody's running a Bing ad over here. You know what? That probably is Etsy. I'm betting. There's another Etsy one. Zazzle. But you too can run your ads on here if you really wanted. And it looks kind of like I mean, online it seems nobody really has a unique idea anymore. Everybody just copies everybody else. But this is a text ad, which you could do. This is Etsy running ads. And then down, you can see this little thing means it's an ad. I think. Pretty sure. Oh, maybe not. But if I click this one, you'll see I went from Bing to Etsy. Funny Christmas card. Shut the door, you're letting the heat out. Okay. Cool. I love looking at these because they give me ideas for my own. 10 sold on that one. And then you can always find the new stores, and then we go down that rabbit hole where we're like, ooh, okay. You're the kind of friend I text when I'm pooping. All right. And then if we're looking at, I mean, the Christmas card thing I showed you can go year round, right? Oh, these are good. All right, let's just analyze this real quick. Sidebar, sidetrack. Not like me to get sidetracked, but I just did, as usual. Then I'll show you how we can market these for free, and I'll show you one other thing too. So come on, load. Or reload. I just want to see if any of these are selling well. Just go Christmas again. Your Santa's favorite hoe. Oh my God. See, that's, I don't know, that's funny. I like that. I don't know why this stupid thing won't load. Anyway, might have to come back to this. All right, so we're going to use the usual suspects. We're going to use this baby, and we're going to use this, but I'm going to show you something very cool. So first things, I already connected up Instagram and the Facebook page, and the way I did that for the free traffic is I went on my phone and I created a new account on Instagram for my store, and then I converted that account to a business account, and then I created a new page within my phone for Facebook for that, and I've already connected that here. Actually, I haven't connected the page, so I'm going to add a profile. I'm going to go Pages, and I'm going to go Edit Settings, and then what you do here is go Control F. There it is. Here's my new page. Add that. Next. Done. So I've got Instagram and a Facebook page ready to go, and now I need Twitter, I need Pinterest, and I need the heck was the other one? Oh, a Facebook group. So the Facebook group is super simple. Let's go here to Facebook. We're going to make a group, and we're going to attach it to FB traffic. And I'm going to show you another route too at the end of this, so don't leave early because you'll miss it. So see more groups. There. Oh, second one down. Groups. Create new. And we're going to call this one that. Privacy, we're going to make it public. Invite friends, nope. Create. And then it's basically created. Then we can put in a nice header in here and all that good stuff. But for now, we'll just connect it. So I'll go add a profile. I'll go groups. I'm going to add my groups. Once it updates all my thing. Yeah, unique ideas get copied. Unique ideas 100% get copied. Today I had an aha moment where I was going back through my GearBubble account, and you know how GearBubble they got rid of necklaces, but I have like oh man, I don't even know how many, over 350 necklaces that I had in GearBubble, and I know that a lot of them worked really well, and I'm like, my biggest sellers were always like Dad, to my daughter, love Dad, right? And that's what a lot of sellers now are putting on message cards. But I never thought to go back through and look at them and say, okay, so I had all this niche stuff too for necklaces. And I'm like, I never really translated that to my message cards. And that was dumb. So guess what I'll be doing for the next week or two? I'm translating all my good selling necklaces that are like not family things onto message cards. So, and then sure enough, you'll see somebody do that and launch a course on it down the road, probably from another company. Oh, come on, I just did this, you buggers. Yeah, I really like those necklaces, and the guy who made them, he said he's still got thousands of blanks in stock, and he knows how to do it, so I don't know what he's doing. He's actually a member of the forums, Tyler. He was the guy who was making them all for us. So I don't know. I think when GearBubble got bought by, what's the name of the company? Borgias? Can't remember the name. I think they just said, yeah, we're going to do all the production now for you. Why is this doing this? I want to add a profile. Don't do this. Add groups. Don't update my... You guys suck. Let me try a different page here. Profiles. Dashboard. I don't know why it does this. Or did it already had it? Hang on. Let me try this. Control F. Oops. Oh, did it already add it? Well, that's crazy. It already added it. That's the one right there. Weird. All right. So we're going to add in Twitter, and we're going to add in Pinterest, and what was the other one? Twitter, not LinkedIn. We'll do Twitter and Pinterest, and that'll give us 5. So I'll have Facebook page, group, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. But for that, I'm going to go here, new incognito window, so I don't have to log out of my other stuff. And I will create one here. By the way, Twitter banned one of my Etsy store accounts because of what I had on some of the cards. They didn't like them for another store. I thought that was kind of funny. They just banned the account. I'm like, really? Sign up, phone number, email. Okay, here we go. We'll use email. And I'll use a real email. But I mean, I don't get a lot of traffic from Twitter, so I don't care that much. And that's why I remember back a while back, somebody saying like, why do you do so many different emails for these accounts? And I'm like, well, just in case one goes down, you know, I don't want it to affect my whole empire. So if I split things up, it's a little safer. I mean, they could find me. Authenticate your account. We need to make sure that you're a real person. Authenticate. Pick one square that shows 3 of the same object. Good thing I've had coffee. Pick one square that shows 3. Okay. Well, this I've never played this game before. 3 are the same. Not that one. Not that one. What? Oh, just different colors. Tricky. That one. That's new. Alright, I was ready for you, Twitter. Let's just refresh this. I don't know why, but stuff seems to take a while to come through. So a bunch of spam. Deleted. Sent. Drafts. Here. Refresh. Might have to wait for this. Okay, while I'm waiting, I'll do my Pinterest one. I'll just keep an eye on my inbox. So I'll just do Pinterest real quick. Yeah, so somebody's saying, how do you know when you have a new email? Well, I just, like, this is basically my server. So when I create that email on my server, there it is. I can check it very easily. 824-848. Back here. Okay. I want a profile picture. The cool part is when you make up names for your stores, they're all the social media stuff is available, which is freaking awesome. And then you gotta do this thing: sports, entertainment. What else you got? I don't know. There. What do you want to see? Well, I don't want to see soccer. Come on, football. Really? What is this? What is going on? Oh, sit next. I'll follow that guy. Why not? There we go. My account's created. Yay. But I just realized I got to log in on the other page. So let's go. Actually, I'll log in here to FB traffic. Oh, it's spelled wrong. Just so when I connect them, it'll make sense. And log in with Facebook. Oh boy, can't remember that. I have no idea what my Facebook password is. Okay, let's go back here. So I'm gonna go to Twitter here and log in. And I'm into my account, so let me log out of that. Let me log in. Hope that's right. And then I'll save that to RoboForm. There we go. Okay. And then I'll go here. I'll go to Pinterest. And I'm going to log out of here. Log out. Come on. There you go. Okay, now I can add Twitter here. And that's better. Authorize the app. Good. And then I'll do my Pinterest here. Sign up. Email. Man, I'm old. Continue. Oh, I played volleyball for the first time on Sunday. And holy cow, I went to the chiropractor yesterday for my back because it was like absolutely destroyed. And yeah, getting old sucks. Tell us what you're interested in. I like vehicles. Like, Jordan is what you're interested in? Sure. I like memes. And I like funny. I like quote. No, I don't like quotes. NBA. There we go. Done. Done. Then I'm just going to convert this to a business account, and then I'm just going to create a board and upload a pin. So let's go here. Convert to business right here. And then upgrade. It's free. Business name. Yeah, I got a website. Sure I do. It's right here. Thanks for asking. There we go. Focus of my brand is other. Cool products, I don't know. Sell more products. Drive traffic. Grow brand awareness. There we go. Not sure. Not sure. Okay, now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to create a pin. And I'm going to select, I'm going to create a board. And it's going to be called that. And in here, I'm going to go to my store and I'll just grab like this one. Oh, it's one of those files. Crap. Okay, let's go. It's weird. They save it as a WebP file, but if I go here to edit, and then I go like this, I just click on it, and then I go save image as, it'll save it as a PNG. So very strange, but that's the way it works. Then I'll click here, I'll go to images. I'm gonna grab the URL too. Which is right here. Go back here. Mama and Mama's pumpkin. Mommy and me. Okay, so perfect Halloween or fall shirt and onesie for mom and baby. Destination there. Publish it immediately, yes. Publish. So if I don't do that publish thing, then when I go to FP traffic, I won't pull it up at all. So you got to create the board, create a pin, and then you're good. See your pin? There we go. Awesome. All right, let's go back here. Connect this baby. Let's go to profiles. And I'll just add Pinterest. And yeah, make sure you're logged in. And there we go. Give access. There, done. Now, next step, I just got to create a what? Got to create a schedule. Oh, Pinterest. No, I want a Facebook page. Okay. So find your Facebook page for it, which is right there. Click it. And then we need to set our schedule. So we're going to post every day. And I actually found when I posted like at noon, it was working really well. I don't know why. I'm just going to post at noon. You can post multiple times per day. I'm just going to save that for noon. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to do my chain. So over here on chains, pick a profile. This is going to be that one. Continue. And so I'll post it to the group. I'll post it to Twitter. Oops. Post it to Instagram. And Pinterest. There we go. All right. Now when I go to that one, to my dashboard profiles, go to profiles, Facebook pages, and then I can post. I'll show you what I do here. So this will get one a day up of my products anyway. So you can post 3 times a day, 2 content, 1 product. This is a nice way to do it too. Show you a little trick here. So I want to post all my products on here. I want them to be spaced out once a day. So go to your marketing, go to social media. And what they do is they actually make these all ready to go. So I can go share. Now I do need the image. So let me go share. If you don't have the image, just go save image as, then save it. Let's save it as a WebP again. Let's go. I know I have these images. I think I have it. Okay, so click over here. This is why I like it, because it gives you everything. Decided to share. I've literally just been copying that and going here and going compose. And then my profile, I'll go to this one, the Facebook page. Then I'll just paste it. Super easy. And then here, I think I have this under the challenges. Yeah, I do. Good. Is this the package one? No. Well, this is number 5. Then just pick one. There we go. Open. And then tags. I haven't even really been tagged. I've been getting lazy with this. So I'll go save post. But this part, I want to copy. Because this part will go on to Pinterest. So you put the link in here. And then when I go to my profile, you'll see that's scheduled for today. And when you click it, you can edit anything you want, but that'll go out to all 5 today. And then what I'll do is go back here. I'll go cancel, discard, go to the next one. Pretend this Christmas card says something. Okay, so copy this. Go back here, compose, select your profile, select, paste, copy this Etsy part. That's what I like about this part, is they already make a little thing for you. I know this is number 4. Save, and then put in the link. Save again. Where'd my image go? Didn't upload my image. Okay, I'll redo that one. go back here, pose. I don't know why that didn't upload. Open. There. Oh, maybe I did it too fast. And now I lost that. Yeah. Link. Now when I go here, you'll see there's 2 ready to go. Good. And then pose. Back here, cancel, discard. So again, I'm batching this. And this one says that I've gotten you a more impressive present. So I'll go back here, select the profile. Oops. No, wrong one. In the group instead. Page. There we go. This is number 3. It's working counting backwards. And yeah, I'm going to do all 5 because I want you guys to see what I do every time I launch a product. I'll load up all my my queue for it. There, paste. Pose, go back here, cancel, discard. Grab the next one, which says Merry Christmas from the best decision you've ever made. Almost done. Yes, I do have something different I'm going to show you too. Copy that link. Save. And last one. Cancel, discard that. Copy. Cards. There. There. So now when I go here, I have 5 days worth ready to go. So that's going to go out to all 5 of them. Facebook page, Facebook group, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest for the next 5 days. So that's 5 times 5, that's 25 touches that I'll get on social media. Cool, right? Now, the other thing is, on Facebook and, well, actually on all these, you could boost these really if you wanted to. So I know some people are saying, you know, I've been posting these things and they're not getting any attention at all. I don't know what the hell is going on. This is like the only circumstance where I would say go in and boost the post and maybe spend $1 a day and just boost it. And you'd be amazed at how many likes, shares, and comments you start getting. That'll give it a little bit of fuel to go viral. So it kind of goes against the free traffic thing, but it's a good way to get some attention initially. And if you have one of these products that you sell, that you're posting, and it's actually already getting sales, I would boost the post on like all 5 areas. You can't really boost it in a group, but you can boost it on a page. You can boost it on Twitter. You can boost it on Pinterest, and you can boost it on Instagram. So the little page, the little boost post thing. So if I go here, and look at this one. It's showing the other ones I did, or the other ones. Whoops. I could create a campaign for that if I wanted. Create an ad. Use that pin. And I could run it just on $1 a day if I wanted to. Even just run it for 10 days and let it pump out. So you spend $10 to boost a post on Pinterest, you'll get a lot more shares and a lot more the possibility of it going viral increases, and it's super easy to do this. I literally just fill this in and hit promote, and it'll ask me to set up the billing. And that's about it. So there's not much you do with this when you're promoting like a pin. If you went into advanced, you can get way more advanced with it. But for $1 a day, who cares? You can run for 10 days, that's $5. All right, now, the big daddy that I wanted to show you is Mr. TikTok. So TikTok is where we can also upload these things, but we need a video. So I'm going to show you kind of a style that I've, well, we can use the old style. There is another video that I keep seeing too, and it's just text, but actually I'm going to create a video right now, and I'm going to just be uploading these to a TikTok account. And you could put it on Instagram too, but you're already putting the images. So, I mean, whatever you want to do. If we go here, we actually already have these. So we got these videos done. Did I do these videos already? Let me see. I think I already did them. Did I do them for here? Yeah, I already did these. So that's perfect. So this video, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Forgot, got ahead of myself. So we're gonna go here to the mighty of the fastest growing one out there by far is this. Account's been locked. Of course it's been locked. So I'm just gonna pause this because it's super annoying. And I'm going to go over here, log in, and then I'm going to sign up. I'm going to use that. Use my real one because sometimes they ask you to confirm this. Sign up with email. Then you have to hit send code. I think. Yeah, send code. And that is over here. Pinterest wants me to confirm it too. Sure, why not? I actually think my email program doesn't check it right away. Come on, let's go. Send me that email. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that over here. Oh, there we go. Really? You're gonna give me 60 seconds? Jesus. All right, fine. I'll send the email. They gotta be kidding me. What did I spell onesie wrong? Did you know onesie is trademarked on Etsy? Yeah, you have to use a body suit instead. I think these people who are trademarking stuff they didn't invent. It's super annoying. And Etsy's the worst. I get like notices all the time. Oh, now you send it. Man, TikTok, come on. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Security purposes. Try and scan this on my phone. This is a new one. Okay, so it sent me to TikTok. But did not do anything else. Switch account, let's try that. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat this. Sorry, I'm just on my phone now trying to do this. You know what? I'm gonna go log in. Sorry, I'm logging in on my phone. Beef give. Beat. Some of these recaptures are nuts. So it'll let me log in here. Should have done this before. But it's actually good you guys see me struggle with these logins that are dumb. I typed that wrong. User doesn't exist. Okay. Hold on. Bear with me 1 second. This place is like Facebook used to be about 5 years ago. Like amazing for getting views and getting seen. And I'll tell you, when you connect in something a little risque, it actually will go very viral and get shared and everything. I'm literally repeating everything I just did on the screen, but in here. And it let me right through, so go figure. Are you kidding me? Oh, do I already have an account for this? Did I open one of these? No, I didn't. Somebody, oh, you buggers, somebody took my username. How is that gone? I made that up. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm in. So now, there, I had to do it on my phone, but I'm in. Good, good. Now, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to save that. Save it under TikTok. Yeah. I had to save it under that. The folder, go home. There, save. All right, now we're going to upload. Of course. Really? 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 Okay, that happened the other day too. And yeah, I'm trying to upload a video and you won't let me. Upstream connect. Anybody else see this? The whole point is I want to upload my videos onto here that I already created. What the heck is this? I don't want to print that. Yeah, I don't own a server, so what I'm going to try and do is use Firefox, or yeah, I'll try a new browser, because that could be a Chrome thing. So let's see if we can get in there. Log in. Sure, why not? Drag the slider to fit the puzzle. That is bizarre. Okay, there you go. They're getting so fancy with those. It's amazing. Okay. It legit was a Chrome error. That was it. Wow. Okay. All right. So let's go here. The problem with this is there's no auto poster for this. So this is 100% manual. Two schools of thought on this, and I've tried them both. I've tried where basically I'm going to try and build up my following to 10,000 followers so I can post the link to my store and my profile. Until you get 10,000 followers, you can't really do that. So you got to be loading stuff up here. So we'll say caption. I don't really want a caption. I want to use hashtags though. We need to load up all our videos, I would say at once, to get to that point where we can actually put the URL in our profile. So Christmas, hashtag funny, hashtag awesome, hashtag card, hashtag, I don't know, gift. There we go. Public, they can comment, duet, stitch, I don't care. Post. I'm going to post them all, and you're going to see, I'm going to upload another. I'm going to upload all 5 of them because, like I said, until I get the 10,000 followers, I can't even really do much with this. So we got to start somewhere. So what I suggest is every time you get one of these videos, you come in here and you just do this. You do like hashtags, Christmas, hashtag, what was the other one? Gift ideas, hashtag card, hashtag awesome, post. And you can play around with different tags. But I am glad we got that error and then I showed you how to get around it, because you guys are going to encounter all of this shit, pardon my French, as you already have on all these platforms. So notice I'm not putting any links in here or anything like that, because I just want to use these to build up my following. And I'll show you where you can put your link to your profile. Some people use like a link tree. Is there a greeting card? Greeting cards. Christmas countdown, Christmas TikTok. Let's do that. Hashtag gift for him. Not really. Could be for her. Oh, let's do gift for him. Okay. Post. And then we'll upload another. I do wish there was somebody who could invent like an uploader for this, but I don't think TikTok has the API available yet. So we gotta do this all on our own. It probably would be better to spread this out throughout the day, but I don't load up. Whenever I do them, I'm just gonna load them. Otherwise I will forget. I'm gonna try different ones. Hashtag. Oh, I didn't delete that, did I? I don't know what button I hit. Oh, good. There. And the last one. Even there are auto posters out there that claim they can auto post here, but all they do is they send you a reminder to post it. Like, that's not an auto poster at all. That's kind of dumb. What's that one thing? Front for you, P? Yeah, there you go. That one you probably need. For you page, like that's the front page, I guess. Thinking. Boyfriend goals, there we go. Girlfriend. Girlfriend be like, there we go. Good enough. All right, I'm gonna post that. So now I've actually got some stuff out there, and I bet these get traction too. You can see the views. Edit your profile. Okay, let's see if I can put my link in here. I mean, link in the bio, I could do it. I do have a logo, I think. Let me see, where's my logo? Oh, good luck finding that. It's on here, on Canva. Go to Canva. See if I got it in here. Nope. Okay. I know it's here. Just gotta find it. Give me a sec. Scrolling on the other screen. It's a header. Okay, found it. Show in folder. Extract all. There we go. Okay, close that. That is in. Here, okay. D drive, downloads. Perfect. I'm going to try and get that URL for Etsy. See if we can put that in here. Just grabbing it off the other screen. I'm thinking a shorter one might be better. I'm going to reload this. When somebody clicks it, that's pretty long. I think I should make a shortened one of that. So let's go here. I think the other one goes to my mailing list. I'm going to upgrade. Oh, for crap's sake. All right, I'm just going to leave that. I don't feel like upgrading right now. That's good enough. Somebody can highlight that and go through. My dog is not impressed. All right, let's go to my profile. So I am here. Yeah, there. Now when somebody views it, they'll see all the cards and everything. Okay, so every time, what I'm saying is like every time you upload, create those videos that you use for your Etsy listing, put them on TikTok and you'll build up a huge following here, especially if you have like kind of rude or crude stuff like that, or even funny stuff. But I will say sentimental stuff still works very well too. So your videos, you might as well reuse them here. You can also reuse them on Instagram. And I can log in here. No, it was just this, right? Cross my fingers I got that right. Oh, I did. Wow. It's a miracle. Not now. So even here, a profile. I put that in because I thought that was a funny picture of those goofballs. We Love Beats and Gifts. That is the wrong URL. Yep, that is definitely the wrong URL. I gotta fix that. Okay, edit profile. Only available on mobile. Okay, of course. So I'll fix that. apps and websites. Anyway, what I was going to do is this. Go back to the thing. You can upload yours here too. So you can put your videos on here. And sometimes videos will do a little bit better. So you can go back in and grab your videos and put them on Instagram. Oops. Challenges. Hold on, it's not really showing there, that's better. Totally cutting everything off. I guess you'd probably want what that looks like. A square one on here. Yeah, that looks like garbage. Well, we're gonna leave it. I'm not gonna put it on here because I do have the other ones on here. So it might be an idea if you do want to. It's weird though, because these are not square at all. None of these are. Why is that showing like that then? Let me try that again. That doesn't make sense to me. Is it just cropping it funny? It's gonna go next. Next. Share. Let me see what that looks like. That should show up correctly. Maybe the cropping tools are soft. You can resize videos in Canva. You just do a copy and resize, and you can put it to the square. But you may have to adjust your fonts and your any underlays or overlays. Let's just see what this looks like. It should work. I have never seen that crop tool do that. This is a Facebook product, Instagram, so it will probably screw up. That's my guess. Oh, it's been shared. Oh, good, good. Awesome. There it is. Yeah, it did. I don't get it. That looks like hot garbage. I'll fix that. Yeah, it's uploaded them square on Instagram, which is bizarre. Unless I cropped it wrong. I probably cropped it wrong. But, oh well. Such is life. So you can put it there, and the other place you can put it, if you really want to, is here. YouTube, but not YouTube. Shorts. You can create an account for your store. And if you've ever been to youtube.com/shorts, you'll notice it looks a lot like Instagram or like TikTok, doesn't it? And a lot of these videos that are on here are people downloaded them off TikTok and uploaded them to YouTube Shorts. So you can also upload your own, create super easy. And in this case, it will actually upload them correctly. But I'm in my account, I think, so I don't really want to do that over here because that would give away kind of a lot of stuff that I'm doing. So I would create a new account for it, for your store. And so you can go with TikTok, you can go with Instagram Reels. That's what I showed you. Looks like it put it into a square format because I didn't crop it right. And then you can also reuse it for YouTube Shorts. And the video side of the social media will get you more traffic than the other side that I showed you. So the reason most people don't use the video side is because it is like 10, 20 times more work because we have to create the video. We already did for our Etsy listing. Maybe even if we, in our Etsy listing, instead of going with the portrait, if we did square for that, that might work too. Because I have seen square Etsy videos too. Now on TikTok, it might look funny. So yeah, it's weird because TikTok and YouTube Shorts, I know, want that format. Instagram Reels I thought wanted the portrait. They had taken it before, but they didn't take it this time. So I don't know that I would create a square one just for Instagram, unless you really wanted to. So to resize a video, I can show you that. Something like this. Find one. Okay, here's a husband one. So you go resize, and then select, and you just go like copy and resize. Then you have to adjust everything. So you can make that bigger. That one kind of fit. That one not the best, but that's how you play with it. Or you can make a new template for your square ones and just use that template all the time instead of trying to resize. Because it looks like this one, cut it out into different pages instead of keeping it into a video. There is a way to turn this back into a video though. I just can't remember how. Not rise. Yeah, I can't remember how I switch this back into a video. There is a way though, once you have 3 pages like that, which is supposed to be easy, but I'm having a brain fart right now, so I can't remember. Okay, anyway, your homework, we're coming up on the hour, is to do that. I want you to be posting on social media using kind of the system that I showed you there. At minimum, be posting your products daily. If you want to throw in the, seasonal stuff like Halloween or Thanksgiving or Black Friday or whatever it may be, Christmas, if you want to shift gears and put content in mixed in with your products, you can do that. The other thing I didn't show you guys is this. So if I go to FP traffic and go here, you don't have to just use your store for these chains. You can create ones. I'll show you one. I got a dog one. Here's a dog one. There's a Halloween one. And so I can be posting my Halloween products from my store onto my store one, as well as onto this one. So like seasonal themes always work good. Fan clubs work good. Joke stuff works good. So you don't have to just only focus on the one place. That's what I'm saying. So if I have a bunch of Halloween memes going on my Halloween pages and groups, then I can also send in some of those products. So I have Halloween products on my store. I can send those in, and then I can switch to my Christmas groups, and I can be posting. Well, I've always posted my Christmas content, but then I can start posting my Christmas products as well, all the way through to Christmas, and then like after Christmas I can do New Year's, and then I can do Valentine's Day, and then I can keep shifting to. I guess what I'm saying is you can have 2 sets of chains or 2 sets of accounts, social media accounts for, well, more than 2. So I would be creating like a Halloween page, Christmas page on Facebook. These do still take off. So we'll go here and go to Christmas, or Halloween was a big one. Go to groups. I can create all these. 300,000 members, 1 million members, 245,000 members, 231,000 members, 131,000 members. Like, people are always asking me, well, my free traffic's not really taking off. I'm like, how big's your group? Like, oh, like 3. Like, did you create any seasonal groups? No, I just did one for my store. Well, there you go. There's your answer. So if I own this one with 1 million friggin' members, I go in here. I'm actually going to try and get kicked out of this. Later, I'll try it. I'll make a post. Because I could be posting my stuff in here. Even my Halloween stuff. I could try that right now. Christmas groups. So find this Christmas year round, Christmas lovers. I want to find the biggest one that is not mine. 150, 68. Halloween's bigger than Christmas, man. Christmas decorations lovers. That's a big one. Group by waiting for Christmas. Entertainment website. So this website created this group. And the rules are always like don't spam, blah, 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 blah. So watch this. Join the group. And I can post my Christmas cards in here. Ooh, are there Christmas card groups? Oh, I got in. Okay. So now I could say, yeah, this is really decorations. So I'm probably going to get kicked out, but I don't really care. So let me go here. Let me try something here. See if I get smoked for this one. This is literally how, like, when you go on YouTube and search for Etsy sellers, and you find the ones who are like now they have all their coaching programs and all that stuff. This is what they did. Been submitted for approval. Okay, so the post is pending. So I'm either going to get kicked out of the group, or he's going to tell me that's inappropriate and give me a warning, or he's going to let it go. He or she's going to let it go. And then what I can do, if I really wanted to, everybody that comments, I can be like, well, you can buy it here, and you can print it right away. So that is a way too that I wanted to show you to get traffic to your site and build up your Etsy shop. This group posting thing is a manual effort, and it really does. It's kind of borderline because, you know, they don't want you selling stuff in their group, but I didn't sell anything. I just asked a question and posted a picture, really. So I'm probably not going to get this one through in a decoration group, but in a card group, I think I would. So is there any funny card groups? Funny cards groups. In here, funny birthday cards, baseball cards, memes. Let's go with this. Christmas card exchange Canada. Christmas card. What's an exchange? I gotta send a card. I don't really want to do that. Did I stumble on something here? I don't even know what this is. Well, private group. No hate speech, no promotions. Of course. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I mean, I could go in there anyway. Post my cards. And that applies too for like clothing and necklaces and that. Christmas gifts. DIY. Groups. DIY handmade. No, there's not very many big groups here. However, these things are usually massive. Mom support group, 244,000 members. Jesus. So in here, 100 new posts today. Oh my God. When sharing a photo, add it to the comments after your post is approved. Weird. I could join this. I'd probably get kicked out, but I could. Yeah, I could just post that card. Let me try. I'm not really a mom, but I could post my card in there. Same thing. Just say, is this funny or rude? And I could like post a picture in the comments, I guess. Any of the moms that like it, I can say, well, you can go buy it and print it right now on my Etsy shop. So there's a million ways to do this. And there are a lot of, there are groups too that don't care if you post ads at all. So if you can find those are really good to be in. But the one tip I'll have is if you got a ton of members and a ton of engagement, it's a good group to be in. So I'm gonna have to get out of these groups or I'll start, my newsfeed will get clogged up with all this garbage, but not garbage, but stuff I'm not interested in. Like, I don't care about breastfeeding, but I'm not a mom, so that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna close off with that. That's how you promote your stuff. So you can take the passive approach is like the chains that I show you in Facebook, fptraffic.com. Showed you that. A little bit more work is to post the videos to TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, but that will get you a lot more traffic. And the third way that I showed today is it's the real hustle side, which is going out and manually doing this, posting in groups. You can't really post links in the group, but you can DM people later with a link to your store, and you will get sales that way. However, just know that you will also tick off people. So people will get upset with you, might get some nasty comments, might get kicked out of some groups, but that's the way it goes. There's always carnage in business and war. So you're going to war when you do this third method. So just have some thick skin. Don't take it personally when you get booted. Don't take it personally when you get some rude comments. It can happen. We see it all the time online. So there's 3 ways for you to get some traffic without using any money, any ad spend. So that'll work for you. It works. I've done it, and I know people that do it, and I know people that are that do not want to buy ads ever. I know they do this too, and I know that they've gotten their shops going. And with Etsy, once you get that momentum going, it'll keep going, and then you don't have to do this anymore. So that's the good part about it. Somebody's saying, "Could I hire somebody to do this?" Yeah, you could. You could outsource this. Just before we go, I'll show you this. You go to Upwork actually, and you could get people to do this stuff. You could have like a sheet with all the assets, and then you could have here's the groups I want you to go to. Here's what I want you to do all day. Go do it. There's even places like Fiverr that has little gigs like and create a social media manager, grow your group, moderate. That's not really the one we want. Not really management. Post Amazon deals, coupon code on Facebook groups. So if they'll do that, they'll post your stuff too. You're an Amazon seller, wants to increase your sale and improve your BSR. If yes, we're here to support you. A professional social media expert we will post your Amazon deals and coupon code in our Facebook groups according to your instructions. There you go. Wait, one post? Where are these going? That seems excessive. Yeah, but you could pay people, or you could go to Upwork. Another good one. Hire somebody overseas and say, Facebook group poster. Get a lot of virtual assistant. Yeah, just hire a VA, get them to do it. You can even, if you really wanted to, social Facebook marketing. You could you could just say, here's my store. I want every single one of my products posted to as many Facebook groups as you can find, and have them go through all day and do it. And then have them just say, when somebody responds to a post, send out to my store. you could do that. That's probably a little bit easier, but then you got to spend some money because now you got an employee. Like it means one post to multiple groups. Yeah, it's got to be. Does YouTube Shorts have a way to run ads? You can run ads on YouTube, but the Shorts is like their way to kind of battle with TikTok to get some of that market share back. All right, so I'm going to close with that. Next week, what I want to do is kind of a hot seat thing. So I'll make a post in the forums. If I don't get much interest in it, then it's going to be an implementation week. I'll just tell you that. And the implementation is doing everything we did in this challenge. And then coming up next one, I'm on the fence with what I want to do because I'm thinking I might actually go a little old school and go with just to switch it up because we've been doing a ton of Etsy stuff, and Etsy's great, but it's a long-term play. You don't really see results right away. So I'm thinking timing wise for November, I might do a Christmas challenge, but with paid ads and maybe without a store. I might go back to possibly Gear Bubble and start selling some message cards with paid traffic just to give you guys a boost. And then we'll get them on the email list. And then with the email list, we can send them to Etsy or Shopify or wherever we want. So it's just something I've been rattling around in my head for quite a while because I don't think people really use the platforms anymore. Well, Shinon got rid of theirs, but I'm thinking people are not using Gear Bubble's platform direct much at all because I know I was one of the top guys on there and I wasn't using it much in the past year. So kind of like an old school Christmas where we fire up a bunch of products, test them with some ads and do it the old school way. And then, but with the email tie-in on the end. So I've got ideas. Yeah, right on. I'll post in the forums. I'm in there all the time. Every morning I go in and check. And when you have a success, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. And then the hot seat thing too, I'll make a post in there and then with instructions and kind of my thoughts on what we're going to do. And then I'll also post a link to sign up for the webinar next week, which is usually an implementation week, but we'll do the hot seat thing as long as there's enough interest. All right. Okay, so with that, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to go have a sandwich, and everybody have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon in the forums. Thanks, everybody.